So FAU just fired head coach Willie Taggert over the weekend after finishing off the season with a 5-7 record, falling to Western Kentucky 32-31, not being bowl eligible for the second straight year. Only one time that Taggert made a bowl game was in his first season, making the Montgomery Bowl, and it just wasn't enough. The results we've seen from Willie Taggert in his tenure with the Owls as the football head coach just hasn't been enough. Went 15-18 as head coach of the Owls. And as most of you know, I commentate pretty much every single FAU football team game. And I've done it for the last 2 years now. And there has been good. I have enjoyed watching the offense play at times. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes it looks putrid, but watching N'Kosi Perry and the offense utilize the speed that N'Kosi has, that our running backs have, that our receivers have, when that was clicking, it was fun to watch and it worked. We've had some great moments within the 3-year tenure of head coach Willie Taggert, but overall, coming out 15-18, missing bowl games back-to-back years, it's a massive drop-off from what we've seen with Lane Kiffin. Obviously, Lane Kiffin and Willie Taggert are not on the same stratosphere when it comes to head coaches, but you're going into the AAC now. You have to have better results. You're getting this promotion. Wasn't really based off anything that Willie Taggert did. It was really based off what we saw with the Lane Kiffin years. The success that Lane Kiffin brought to FAU opened up the door for this opportunity to now get this promotion. And when we get there, you don't just want to get there and be one of those bottom feeder conference teams like you see all across college football. You see teams in the SEC like Vanderbilt, and you look at them like, how are you an SEC team? I don't want FAU to get into the AAC now and be like, what are you guys doing? You have 2 wins on the season. You have 3 wins on the season. Now playing against tougher opponents. I don't want that from FAU. I'm not going to be here as a student to watch it, but I'm still going to root for FAU. I'm still going to be a huge FAU fan, hopefully able to get to some of the games. And now moving into the AAC, the money that's going to bring in, you have the opportunity now to hopefully reach out and get some bigger name prospects into the program. And also with this promotion, hopefully with the coaching search now that's going to be unfolding, hopefully attract some big names. Lane Kiffin came here kind of to resurrect his career. Hasn't had a lot of success this year with Ole Miss, but has gotten them into the top 10 in the rankings. There's some head coaches out there that haven't had a lot of success recently, have been fired this year or last year. I'm talking Dan Mullen, talking Scott Frost. And I'm just going to throw it out there. Maybe a certain Deion Sanders doing a great job with Jackson State. There's options out there. There are options out there for FAU to go out and get as their next football head coach. And I hope they get it right, because this is a huge swing for the Owls one way or another. You're coming into your first season in AAC. You want to leave an impact. You don't just want to be a bottom feeder. You want to come out there and compete right away. You're going to find a new quarterback because N'Kosi Perry is moving on, has finished his collegiate career. Willie Taggert Jr., I'm going to assume, is no longer going to be with the program next year. So you're also going to find yourself a quarterback. The transfer portal has done wonders for many programs now, being able to quickly turn around the tide of the program. So if FAU is able to go out and get a quarterback, maybe even recruit one for the future, and we get the right head coach, I'll be very optimistic, because I do believe this was the right decision to fire head coach Willie Taggert. There was whispers about it last year, and now FAU pulls the trigger after a disappointing 5-7 season, losing in overtime to Western Kentucky 32-31. FAU making the decision to fire head coach Willie Taggert.